Hey guys, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Picking up where we left off, we've just completed the Myrtle quest line. We are done with Gamora and all the bullshit and the nonsense. So we are out here, and as you can see here, got the Pimp-Boy 3 billion in all its glory. Yeah. So that's a result of completing the quest line the proper way. If you did not watch the last episode and want this thing, I really recommend to watch it because this is it's very easy to fuck up and not get the pinpoint 3 billion, especially if you're trying to go the quote unquote good route. Because if you do the other way, the Caesar way, that's like probably the easiest way to get the pinpoint 3 billion. You can still get the pinpoint 3 billion Cachino style, which is the way that we did do it in the last video, because we're not pro Legion trying to fuck Caesar, and that's the best way to fuck Caesar, by taking out the mob bosses and letting Kachinko run the biz. And you gotta do everything a certain way, because starting that quest line early can lock you out of another one.
Howdy. Something I can
and all
help you
that,
with?
and that was all covered in the last video. And for those that watched,
Yes.
y'all already know.
Said he was looking into
Y'all
the
already know
water
the
shortage,
bullshit.
but I
It took
haven't
me
heard
like
back
3
from him.
tries to record it because
Got
of
the
how
feeling he
glitchy
wasn't
and
here in
fucked up
any
that
official
whole
way.
string
White was
is.
talking to me about computer stuff and water delivery schedules through the pipes, but I'm just a farmer. Tech stuff is beyond me. The last person I saw him talking to was Lieutenant Romanowski. Romanowski's around here somewhere. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. Sure do. Came from the hub on account of the Thaler Act. Farming's decent work, but the whole...
You can also pickpocket the info from him, and we're just gonna take it just cause. And I didn't bring this up in the previous video, so I apologize. But you can also do the same. You see how we went to Kachinko, or when he came to us, we lured him so that I could pretty much pickpocket him right away, because approaching him in the other room or having him get out of that little room makes it hard to pickpocket. The other route, other than pickpocketing him, is to go to his room, and his room has a hard lock. So if you don't have 75 lockpick, yeah, good luck. But with that lockpick, which we do have, we just didn't go that route.
Corporal White is currently
You
solving the
break
mystery
in
of the Great
and
Water
go to his
Shortage.
desk and take it.
Tried to
We
convince
didn't
me
go
he
that
had
route
proof
simply
even.
because it takes
I
about
didn't buy
another
any
2
of it.
minutes. You gotta
He
leave,
went over to
go
West
get the
Side to
book,
talk
come
to
back.
Tom
That
Anderson.
route was literally
Anderson's a
1, 2, 3.
follower of the apocalypse. Helps the people
But there's
in
the
West
other
Side
option
grow
for
crops
those
or
who
something.
can't who can't pickpocket because their sneak is too low, or they didn't have a stealth boy to help them, or they were unable to do it while he was still in that room. How I did it.
I really don't see the connection. Look, I'm a soldier, not a scientist. I just do my job.
Oh yeah?
They're based out of the old fort in Freeside. They supposedly helped the NCR out at some point, but they go their own way now. They know stuff about tech and medicine and usually help out anybody who asks. Can't say I know any more than that. Haven't seen him. Serves him right if the NCR declares him AWOL. He's a glory hound, always looking for a way to get promoted to ranger. Thinks he's too good to be a regular trooper like the rest of us. A lot of the crops grown here support the various NCR camps in the region. McCarran, Goff, and Forlorn Hope, to name a few. We can't have wastelanders popping in here for a free meal, so my squad and I are...
Again, Romanowski does have a an item. This, we're not gonna take it because for some reason we are still detected. Oh, okay. We'll take it anyways. Like, you don't need both, by the way. I'm just doing it for the fun. Pretty much, like, oh, sweet. But the whitewash has a few different ways to end. And I'm not sure which route we're gonna go yet, because I've done two out of three at least. But arcade can gain points regardless. We only need 1 more point from arcade, so we don't have to do the 2-point route where you convinced the NCR that it was It was a gang called the Scorpions. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, the gang called the Scorpions or whatever, and that gang is they're not actually causing a problem. It's this guy named Tom or whatever. But if you do it that way, where you like kind of let the dude go and you blame it on those guys, you get 2 points for arcade. Nonetheless, the other two methods you can get 1 point each. That's all we need. Are you named characters? Oh, I thought you were. Militia.
When suddenly a death claw runs up and grabs it. I swear, I peed my pants.
Yeah, some of these they did pretty good with some of that mod that over I got like an overhaul mod going on, and it does make everybody look pretty unique for the most part. You look like unique-ish. So this is like another
Welcome to the Casa Madrid.
yep,
If you got an
it's
itchy
another Smash
scratchy,
spot.
you came to the right place. Just watch how you treat the merchandise. 3 flavors to choose.
So Pretty Sarah is basically her body has like crazy burns, maybe not Joshua Graham level, but pretty bad.
Tom Anderson, can I help you? No one by that name has come here, I'm afraid. You must have heard wrong. You can ask around if you like. They'll all tell you the same thing. Fair enough. Since you seem to have pieced it together, I won't insult you by denying it any further. I killed Corporal White to protect Westside self-reliance. It was rash, and I regret it now. We don't have money to pay for the water, so I rigged a pump station to divert water to the local cisterns from time to time.
So now this is kind of like the decision. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough call because it is water.
If the NCR thinks White was killed by, say, members
I
from
mean,
the Scorpions gang,
the problem is
it may
Anderson
be
is a
enough for them to
murderer,
close the
though.
case.
Hold on.
Welcome to the Casa Madrid.
So yeah, there's 3 people here you can service, and of course, Coito ergo sum allows you to
Tom Anderson,
recruit
can I help you?
one of the people here. I forgot their name. It recruits them to recruit them for a video.
Fair enough. I killed I'll surrender on one condition. You protect Westside's secret. I'll say that White and I had a... Thank you.
Anderson turned in for the wrong reason, and Westside gets to keep siphoning water. It's hard to find justice in all of this, but I suppose this is as close as it gets. Thanks. What's up? I'm really very boring. Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking, of course. I will deflect personal questions at any opportunity. Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people, and I enjoyed learning, so I signed up. New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. If someone doesn't step up and try to help the people here, it's going to end very badly. The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside, but the people here need help from someone. If not us, who?
Yeah, so you could do better than that.
No, really. Have you ever snorted a ground-up Cazador venom sac? Neither have I. But I can guarantee you that a Freeside junkie has.
Bruh. Yeah, so that's it. We now have 5 points. To reiterate the points, we'll bring it. We'll talk about it. We got 1 point going to the Crash Vertibird. We went to Revcom headquarters, another point. We spoke to Thomas Hildorn, which gave us an additional 2 points, bringing us at 4. And then we just got our final point right now.
I've got nothing against
And
the girls.
you need.
But I think if someone has a girl of their own, they don't belong with a prostitute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, Willow. What the fuck does this have to do with the situation? But I forgot we're in the Casa Madrid apartment. So fair enough. There's a mod
I hear the Great Khans just
discount.
packed up and left Red Rock Canyon.
And then.
Always thought the NCR
Hey, baby, what say you and me get acquainted?
Whoa, why not?
It's worth every cat.
are in them were
Bruh. The fucking descriptions are fucking hysterical. This shit is too funny. Alright.
Someone finally put
I
their
really
necks
doubt we're
together
gonna get the
and something
50 completed in this playthrough because we don't have Quato, but it's okay. We'll get as close as possible. But that's it. You know, whitewash is donezo. We have enough for arcade, and I know you're probably wondering, well, why didn't arcade say, hey brother, what's happening with you? You know, like, nah, I think the problem is that we can't progress his shit right now for a while. Because he comes to you once you complete a certain quest, provided you got the points already. And these are the triggers. He has to get a. I mean, if I'm correct, you know what it is? Arcade is kind of like one of those things. Like, is it really confirmed? Because some people say you only need 2 points. Other sources say 5 or 6. There's more than 5 points, so you want to get all of them if possible. Me, I always try to do 5 because 2 is 2 really enough? I don't know. I've done so many runs that sometimes it triggers, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I gotta fucking use a console to start the quest, but that's why I'm doing so many of his shit early.
I've already talked to Anderson, actually. Came in, confessed, and gave you credit for the whole thing. First time I've ever seen anything like that.
Is
It was like you'd done him some huge favor.
Laura
I gotta
Bailey?
hand it to you.
Might
This
be.
Dazzle must be some girl. But you, I owe you for this. You saved me a lot of work. And I'm sure Corporal White's family will be grateful to at least get some closure. The MPs keep a bunch of junk around that's confiscated off of people who decide to screw with us. I haven't really sorted through it, but go ahead and see if there's anything you can use in there. We keep it in a trunk across the hall, by the prison cells.
So, oh sweet, perfect. We need to start pumping into medicine because I want to finish the NCR. We need 1 more level. Let's see, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Yeah, I mean, I was gonna get that anyway, so we'll get it now. So we're pretty much done here. Right here. Where's the exit? I mean, I guess we could continue. Return to sender. because we're not ready for restoring hope, really. Or I mean, we'll see. We'll see how we do it. Let's head off. Oh, but back with Arcade, in order for him to offer his request mission, you have to have one of the following quests active. You either gotta have the House Always Wins Part 5, which is
patrolling the Mojave,
you know, and you gotta let House know you took care of the Brotherhood, or I mean, either wipe them out or kept them alive, because there is a mod that allows you to let the Brotherhood live.
Welcome back.
And still side with House. For some reason, House just doesn't tolerate the Brotherhood, which is kind of stupid.
Channels. This ought to help us stay a step
It's like,
ahead of any
dude,
spies.
if the Brotherhood are gonna
I've
leave you
got
alone,
another
why do you
job
still want to
available.
fuck with them, bro?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death. I know you've already been out there, but could...
Alright.
Nothing is severe. Charlie seems to be getting a lot of extra medical supplies for some reason. Echo has been...
Alright.
Bye.
I'd actually like to find Ranger Andy. I think he's still there. He should still be there, so let me check real quick. He hangs around outside of Nelson. I don't think he leaves Nelson. Maybe he does, but we'll check real quick. But yeah, the House Always Wins Part 5 is one of them. If you're going wild card, when you get the mission to take over the change in management, after you install Yes Man and all that, then Arcade will be like, yo, bro. And for the Republic Part 2 is the NCR trigger, and Wildcard Finishing Touches is the last possible trigger, and it's probably the latest trigger in game, so I would not want to rely on that trigger, because that trigger is going to make the NCR go hostile on you, for the most part.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
You guys did nothing. Shut up. And Ranger Andy is not pulling up, so let's leave. Worst case scenario though, if you still haven't received Arcade's mission and you've done everything, you know, I know a lot of people find the console to be, oh no, how are you gonna use the console? But that's what it's there for when shit goes wrong and you got no other choice. If you're, you know, if you run into a problem that cannot be solved through normal means, it's okay to use a console. It's okay for you to force a quest if you have to. You're gonna give up a 50-hour save for, you know, fuck up a 50-hour save for that? No, don't do that. But the only thing is that doesn't always work, and that's where I will kind of get pissed.
You and I will do all right. No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
That is legitimately fucking shot. They died from a grenade. Boy. Boy. That is fucked. That is so fucked.
This is a military outpost. Why are you here?
Did I not come see you already?
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died. Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports.
Oh yeah, remember the
and
name, Chief Hanlon.
Is needed, and they're not needed here. There are other Ranger posts around. Do a fucking head count then.
God, I like how she doesn't give a fuck. Do a head count, you bitch. It's like, alright, relax.
Hey. This area isn't safe for civilians. You don't want to get caught by the Great Khans.
They don't really hang around here, but okay.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it. You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error. Keeping watch on the Great Khans, mostly. They usually stick around Red Rock Canyon, but at least one large group left recently. We called it in, but haven't heard anything about any Great Khan incidents. Whatever they're doing, they're keeping a low profile. Tough.
Alrighty. So if you guys haven't figured it out already, because it's pretty blatant and obvious, Chief Hanlon is the common denominator here. He's the guy who's fucking everything up because, holy shit, another mole. Yes, yes, you thought there was only one? You thought we killed all the moles already? Incorrect. Caesar. Yo, Caesar's a pretty incompetent leader, but
by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf.
his legion is fucking competent.
I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it.
And there's pretty much 3 ways to deal with Hanlon. 3 main ways. Maybe there's like a 4th, but you can confront him on his bullshit, and that will lead to 2 ways. Well, actually, there is a 4th way, but it's we can't do it. We don't have the prerequisite. But the thing is that Hanlon, if you talk to him about it and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna bring you in," he's gonna be like, "Shit, you can't arrest me. You gotta bring a ranger to arrest me." So you leave, he'll lock the door, and he'll make a speech and kill himself because he doesn't want to get arrested. There's no way to get Hanlon basically,
We won't go quietly.
alive,
The Legion
unfortunately,
can
without
count on
beating
that.
him alone. So if you do that, he kills himself. If you tell him, "Yo, you're going down," you kill him, and then you can just leave him alone, and he's gonna keep doing his bullshit. The other option is you can kill. If you killed Caesar already, you can tell him like, "Bro, Caesar's dead. The fuck is the point of you fucking around with making these reports?" And he'll stop. But Caesar's alive right now. In fact, you haven't even ran into Caesar yet. So you fuckface.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR.
I feel like that's a direct reference to Joshua.
What can I do for you?
Yo.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, don't.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. We gotta go to his office. Come on, buddy. You sure like taking your time. Can we wait an hour and you're there? Yes, that's what I like. That's what I like. All right. Fuck me. I don't know where his office is, or I used to. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. We fucked up, boys. Maybe his office is downstairs. It seems to be like a living quarters situation. Yes, I am correct.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do.
Yeah, but you're
This
supposed
job
to do
isn't
that
all
for the
tongue-fighting
enemies.
and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies
You're helping
out
the enemy
there
out.
say. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it. People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us. Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the center are ruined. Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Rangers, this is the chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so.
This is about to be shot.
I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers, get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can.
Morning.
I'll be waiting for them.
That shot came from the chief's office.
Yup. That's it.
Chief, why did you do it? Hey. You can't just take that. We won't go quiet then. The Legion can count on that.
Dude, I want to leave the room. God damn it, leave.